What if Messi won the World Cup again? What would actually happen? If Lionel Messi won the World Cup one more time? Try to imagine it. You've already conquered football's greatest prize. You've already climbed the highest mountain the sport has to offer. And yet, you come back. Not for money. Not for legacy. But for something far rarer. Because the World Cup isn't a normal trophy. It isn't a league title you can win again next season. It's football's holy grail. One bad half, you're gone. One mistake, for years erased. Every opponent has prepared for this exact moment for years. And you only get one chance, every 4 years. That's why defending it is almost impossible. Only 2 nations have ever done it. Brazil in 1958 and 1962. Italy in 1934 and 1938. And the last time it happened? Over 60 years ago. Modern football is designed to prevent repetition. So the real question isn't, can Messi win another World Cup? It's this. Can anyone do it in modern football, at all? Why defending a World Cup is nearly impossible. The first problem is time. In club football, you reset every summer. You change systems. You sign new players. You sell old ones. International football doesn't work like that. You're stuck with the same player pool. The same core. The same aging legs. Your best players are older. More injured. More exhausted. And they barely train together. To win a World Cup, you need a golden generation. To defend it, you'd need a miracle. Because once you win, the surprise is gone. Every movement is analyzed. Every pattern is studied. Every strength is neutralized. What once shocked opponents becomes predictable. We've seen it again and again. Spain won the World Cup in 2010. They dominated world football. 4 years later, out in the group stage, Germany lifted the trophy in 2014. One of the most complete teams ever. 2018? Eliminated in the group stage. France came incredibly close in 2022. 1 kick away. Even they couldn't do it. Modern football is faster. More physical. More organized. Elite players now play 60-plus matches per season. Minimal recovery. Constant injuries. Mental burnout. And now the World Cup itself is expanding. More teams. More games. More pressure. In a tournament where one bad half can end everything. That extra burden matters. Which is why, logically, the idea of Messi winning another World Cup sounds unrealistic. But then again, Messi has never followed logic. The weight Messi carried into 2022. By the time the 2022 World Cup arrived, Messi wasn't chasing goals anymore. He was chasing closure. The 2014 final loss. The missed chances. The tears. The 2018 humiliation against France. The endless comparisons to Maradona. Every time he wore the Argentina shirt, the same question followed him. Can you do it for your country? At 35 years old, Messi knew the truth. This was likely his last chance. Argentina were favorites. But favorites fail all the time. And then, disaster, the nightmare start. Argentina lost 2-1 to Saudi Arabia. One of the biggest upsets in World Cup history. For most teams, that's where everything collapses. Pressure explodes. Confidence dies. The tournament slips away. But something felt different. Messi stayed calm. The squad stayed united. He spoke to the fans. Trust us. And what followed was one of the greatest individual World Cup campaigns ever witnessed. The moments that defined a legend. First, Mexico. Argentina were suffocating. 1 goal away from elimination. Then Messi stepped up. A low, precise strike. A release of pure tension. Argentina were alive. Against Australia, Messi scored his first ever World Cup knockout goal. History, once again. Then came the Netherlands. A match filled with chaos, tension, and drama. And in the middle of it all, Messi produced an absurd no-look assist. Football intelligence at its highest level. In the semifinal against Croatia, Messi faced one of the tournament's best defenders, Joško Gvardiol. And then, he embarrassed him. A simple move. A moment of genius. Argentina were in the final. The greatest final ever played. The final against France was chaos. Messi scored from the penalty spot. Argentina went up 2-0. It looked finished. Then Kylian Mbappé happened. 2 goals in 2 minutes. Extra time. Messi scored again in the 108th minute. Then Mbappé completed his hat-trick. 3-3. Penalties. Messi stepped up first. Ice cold. Emiliano Martinez became a wall. Montiel scored. Argentina were champions of the world. At last. The debate ended that night. 7 goals. 3 assists. 5 Man of the Match awards. Golden Ball winner. The first player in history to win it twice. When Messi lifted the trophy, something changed. The pressure disappeared. The debate ended. The GOAT conversation was over. So why didn't he stop? Why Messi is still here? Because Messi isn't chasing legacy anymore. He's already the greatest. He's still here because he loves football. Because he loves competing. Because he believes in this team. And most importantly, because this is no longer Messi's team. Scaloni's masterpiece. Lionel Scaloni changed everything. When he arrived, Argentina were broken. Confused. Lost. No one expected him to succeed. But he built a system. A 4-4-2 that protected Messi. Workers around him. Runners. Fighters. Rodrigo de Paul became the engine. Alexis Mac Allister provided intelligence. Enzo Fernandez controlled games. Julian Alvarez ran non-stop. Lautaro Martinez turned into a killer. The defense became warriors. Christian Romero. Lisandro Martinez. And behind them, Emiliano Martinez. A goalkeeper with zero fear. This team presses. Fights. Bleeds. Even when Messi walks. They run. Proof it's not just Messi anymore. Copa America 2024. Messi wasn't at his best. Age finally showed. Argentina still won. Because the system works. Because the mentality is unbreakable. Because everyone knows their role. This team can hurt you from anywhere. They can dominate possession. They can go direct. They can win ugly. That's what champions do. So, can Messi win another World Cup? Realistically? It's almost impossible. No one has done it in modern football. But with this manager, this squad, this mentality, you'd be foolish to say never. Because Messi has already done what football said couldn't be done. And sometimes, that's exactly when history repeats itself. Like the video, subscribe to Kickster Facts, and turn on notifications for real football facts you won't hear anywhere else.